Hi, my name is Izabella Louk and I am the writer and director of These Youths Be Protesting. These Youths Be Protesting is a 90-minute comedy about climate change, and I've been describing it to people as Ferris Bueller's Day Off meets Don't Look Up. It's about a group of young people who hold a cake stall to raise money for those really cool machines that turn bottles and can into free money. And they are visited by a local politician who posts about their cake stall online as a cover-up for the fact that he's recently approved a mine at the site of their favourite spot to hang out, the dunes. They bunk off school and they race to Sydney to try and save the dunes, and they are pulled into a crazy whirlwind of politics, of other people's opinions, and it is 90 minutes of absolutely chaotic fun. A comedy about climate change feels counterintuitive, but everything we are presented with when it comes to climate change is so upsetting and so depressing. So a comedy is not about laughing at climate change, but it's about the ability for us to come together and experience that grief in community. I think community is one of the most powerful tools we have in the climate fight, and I really hope audiences leave feeling empowered within their community to make a real tangible change in the climate fight. Currently in the lead up to the Australian federal election, and this play is one about politics, one about climate change, which is a huge voting issue this election, but it surrounds characters who aren't of voting age yet. Our young people are the ones who are going to be the most impacted by climate change in the years to come, but they're not the ones who get a say, and so this play explores that and gives them a voice, gives these young people a voice. When I was writing the play, I worked with local teenagers in Shell Harbour to workshop the play and to learn about how they feel about climate change, and I was so interested that there's a real feeling of, what do? We can't do anything. And because the adults have just abandoned us, and I think a lot of people do feel this. Blinking Light is proud to be working for the planet on stage and off. We follow rigorous sustainable theatre making guidelines. In our last show, only 4 things of everything you saw on stage was purchased new, and only 0.6% of everything on stage went into landfill post-show. These are far smaller numbers than the typical theatre show, and we reach these goals by implementing our guidelines. Buying a ticket to this show is the most fun thing you can do from the planet. We're running from the 4th of April to the 19th of April at KXT, and I really hope to see you there.